tough on them, I make it hard for these to breathe. I make it hard for these bitches to woo. I make it hard for these to breathe. I make it hard for these bitches to woo. I don't go soft on these niggas. Swear to God on my mama, I'ma make it hard for you. Now what you gonna do? First I'ma roll up a blunt at Hercules. The baby ass in the nursery. Take your bitch from your house, that's a burglary. Eat her for dinner.
Alright, welcome back to our episode of Chill.
Chill.
Our next topic we're going to talk about is the current radio station, 98.3.
That's crazy. That's the number. That's what I'm gonna say. 93.3, 89.3.
It's like they almost copy. You know what? I don't see too much difference from 89.3 to 98.3.
Whoa.
This old ass hip hop.
Yes.
And old ass R&B.
Old ass R&B. You know, I tried to play it in my car, but I'd rather listen to my playlist than 98.3. But I must admit, sometimes when I cut it on, I be like, oh, shit.
Okay.
Right.
Info gone here. But it's not like drawing me really in to where I'm like, man, I'm tuning into this every day.
Right.
So, you know.
Still ain't got you yet?
It still ain't, but they're growing, and I'm not going to kill them because they're Iowa Station, and I understand what's going on.
Okay, well, do you think it's helping our local scene?
You know, it's not helping our local scene because our local scene is not old school, it's current.
Okay.
So it makes our current artists, our underground artists, feel kind of
Left out.
like, hey man, should I bring my CD here? Because y'all not playing this type of stuff.
But 89.3 wasn't.
98.3 is, and 89.3 was, and we're still in the same position. I don't think the position ever changed. And I don't think it's going to shift. Because if they continue to play it and continue to say they like it, that's what's going to happen.
They're going to ride with it.
They're going to ride with it.
I ain't listened to the shit yet.
You ain't listened not once?
No.
Not once?
I mean, I think I heard it in the barbershop when I was getting my son a haircut, but like you said, it was a bunch of old music. Like, they played a couple of my cuts, so I was like, yeah.
So
but then at the same time, I'm like,
where that new shit at?
right. Like, people want to hear the new music. Like, and that's what Des Moines is, like, notorious for in the clubs and everything else. They always playing the old music. So that's what forced people, I feel like, to venture out to the club scene because it's like, we don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear it to the window, to the wall.
That goes to another question I'm going to ask you. I'm going to go off topic here right now because you just said, you think the Des Moines DJs? So now I done did it. Do you think the Des Moines DJs enough to party?
Well, DJ Hollywood cool. I mean, DJ Kane, he be doing his thing. I only been to like 2 of his parties and I was drunk and kind of discombobulated. Okay. So, you know, I was chasing some dicks.
I would like to say DJ Hollywood seems like he's changing up the mixture. But I wouldn't be real if I were like DJ Hollywood was caught up in the same web. He's breaking out of it, and that's cool, you know. Let's say if 98.3 say I'm featuring DJ Hollywood and letting him do his thing, it may be an interesting show. But
hey, man,
as of now, how it is, and whoever's
talking, you might want to try that.
You know, whoever's spinning over there right now, I get in my car and I hear a few old cuts, man. I could pull that up on YouTube or whatever. And
you think it's helping the local scene from all the buzz? Because you ain't listening still, but from all the buzz, have you been seeing a lot of buzz about it?
Yeah, and everybody's saying it's garbage. From what I seen on Facebook, they
ain't liking that shit.
Nah,
there's been a lot of buzz, and the buzz has been
a lot of the younger generation saying it's garbage.
Yeah,
they don't want to hear that shit.
Cause they saying that it's just a bunch of old ass music.
They don't want to hear that shit.
I mean, it's cool to have some old music, but you know what I'm saying? Like, go to the new shit, go to the old shit, mix it up a little bit, like. Because the stuff everybody's listening to, especially the younger crowd, we listening to the younger shit. You know what I'm saying? The new Future mixtape. And
Little Kid and Lil,
and if you think about it, a lot of the younger people is the people that is going to listen to the radio. Like when I lived in Indianapolis, that's all I used to listen to on the radio. So therefore, you know what I'm saying? If you want to do the old shit, take that shit to 89.3. You know what I'm saying? That's the old shit.
If I catch one of you, my bad, off topic. If I catch any of you, you're fruity. Don't be using no straw. You better drink your shit straight. My bad. Bruh, No drinking drinks out of a straw in the club. That's not cool. When y'all brothers in the club like that, trying to get your straw and shit, you look kind of sweet, man. My bad. Back to 98.3. I just looked at that straw. Don't bring me no straw no more, goddamn. I'm a man. You get straws to the women. They do it. But you think it's good for the local scene though?
No. I think it could be if they gonna pick up the pace, you know what I'm saying? But if you gonna keep playing the old shit, take that shit to the other station. Where they playing, you know, Aretha Franklin and them. You know what I'm saying? Then you could take Jay-Z, Big
So they could have mixed it together with 89.3. You saying and been all right there.
Yeah, if they gonna do all the old, you know what I'm saying?
But that's the whole thing. The name of the station is the vibe. It's called the Classic Hip Hop Station or something like that. I'm guessing.
Right. Old school.
So that's what you get. I mean,
yeah,
it's like I had a dude tell me before. I don't want to hear no gangster rap, bro. I want to hear something else. And he clicked on my video called Talking/Gangster. I said, bruh.
That's what
the name of the video is called Talking/Gangster. What you thought I was gonna go there and talk about Black Power or something, bro?
So then why would they create this radio station without asking everybody else their input of what they want?
That's the catch-22. See, this is my opinion on everything about this. First question is, do I like it? What I think about it? I like it. I'm from the 90s. You know what I mean? So that music is catered to me. You know what I mean? I done been working in the warehouse and singing right along and grooving with their ass. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we joking. You know
but we're nothing but our mamas and daddies right now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. All over
within this era.
Yeah,
so it's almost saying like we KJMC all over again.
But to a certain degree at the same time, though. You know,
this is our music.
Business, and still I like younger. You know what I mean? I like music all around. I don't want to just have one station just capitalize them. See, my main thing with it is it's a new station in Des Moines, Iowa. It's catering to the black community. Now, I want to know who owns this station.
True.
Who's benefiting from this station.
True.
And where's that benefit going? You understand? Because like I said, I done destroyed the hood a lot. Now I'm trying to give back. What we're going to do is we're going to take a hot quick break real quick, man. We back. You already know how we do it. Chill. Hey, welcome back to another episode of Chill. We left off on the benefiting part of the new radio station. Now, from what I've seen here a little bit, the homegirl just pulled up some information that says that they, plain and simple, went to capitalize on a market that is growing, inspiring, and thriving at this time. So that means hip-hop again. Go back to what I was saying about people capitalizing on the black community or the black resources. Now, this is a little bit again I'm going to give you real quick. Out of all cultures, African-American culture is the only culture that is exploited. What I mean by that is everything that we own, possess, and that we have put our effort into, that's us basically, we're not the ones benefiting off of that. Right. So it goes back to this radio station. How does that make you feel thinking about that? Like, I don't know who this dude is, you know what I'm saying? I don't know his name, but the program director is Sean Elliott, and I'm from Des Moines, Iowa, and I know, like, probably 90% of all the black people. I don't know no Sean Elliott is black. I don't know radio stations.
Right.
What you think?
I don't know. It makes me kind of upset, period, because it's just like we can't have nothing of our own. Nothing. Everything is always, like you said, exploited, or somebody else is getting credit off of it. So it's just kind of we don't have any hope for our community. Because it's like even when you come up, you're not coming up for you. You're coming up for somebody else.
But what I know, do you think, you being from the younger generation, do you think, like, if I go back right now and put a PHA, you know I do my little PHAs and put this stuff, do you think the younger generation would even pay attention to that?
No.
They don't care?
Because it's just, like I said, it ain't no hope. People feel like they don't have nothing to look forward to. Because the simple fact that unless you going to school or you in church or, you know what I'm saying, you got something positive going that you've created. Because the opportunities are not just handed. It's like, what is there to look forward to?
Now, what makes you think for being from the younger generation that you have no hope? What makes you think
I'm not saying that there's not necessarily no
I'm not
hope.
saying you, but I'm saying, why do you think the younger generation think there's no hope when they look like it?
Because the opportunities are not there. It's basically,
they're not saying it because people are front of them or just people in them, their own tribes.
I mean, probably their own tribes. It's not what you know, it's who you know.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So if you don't know somebody that's going to get you in the door, basically you just going to be knocking. Unless somebody open the door and pull you in there that knows somebody.
Wow,
what you think, E? What you think, man?
You know, man.
After the little information you just heard about, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with that, how do you feel about that?
I feel about, I feel like as black people, we are exploited.
Mm-hmm.
We are open market
Mm-hmm.
to a lot of people, and a lot of people feed into what's happening. But it's really wrong because
Are you still gonna listen to the radio station? Well, you don't listen to it anyways, but are you going?
I don't listen.
I listen to it when I'm at work. You know what I mean? I think online. I just turn all my radios to it.
When I'm at work, a lot of people listen to it, and I do enjoy those songs. But I do look around at the younger people.
Are you going to go enlighten these little brothers now, though, about this radio station, about what you know what I'm saying? You done?
What if I told you that they're already enlightened on this type of music already, and they really, they are ready to move on, and they're ready to voice their opinions, and when they feel like their opinions are not voiced, they're going to put a deaf ear to this radio station. So, make a long story short,
So you think it's going to have a short run like everybody else that it came to?
it's going to have a short run, and it's going to become another KJMC.
Yeah, we had a lot of little hip hop radio stations that came here that lasted, it sounded good, looked good for a minute, then it was over with.
Right. It's like nobody here is catering to the younger generation of what they're doing. By me being a producer and engineer in the studio with the traffic that comes through my studio, no, they don't see no hope within 98.3. They're not thinking about 98.3. They're still thinking outer bounds of what we need to do to get out of Iowa, to show Iowa what we are capable of doing.
Get away from here, right? Everybody got
That's
to
just the
go
real
with
of
it.
it.
I ain't mad at man. Hey. Me, you already know how I feel about it. I don't really care. Because I know no matter what, it's going to keep going until we as people, really start understanding what we got to support and what we can't support. You know what I mean? And it's hard to, tell somebody don't get the new J's because Michael Jordan, put his money in the prisons and he makes his J's in the same factory, Stephon Marbury, and it costs $15. You know what I'm saying?
But you also have the young generation.
No matter what, yeah, they don't care about.
You
that,
also have these kids who really don't care about that.
Like you tell the younger generation first about slavery, and they be like slavery. I don't know about that.
That don't matter to me, right?
Yeah, but I'm living the day, bro. It's 2015, but it ain't got nothing to do with me, man. Racism. My son told me that racism don't exist. I was happy. Like, man.
Right.
That's crazy because you know what I'm saying, you in this day and age, you like, man, for real, it's over, you know what I'm saying? Nah, boy. Because you got a young mind, you got a fresh, different aspect of things. It ain't the same like it was. It's a whole bunch of different. Let's go to the last question, man. Hey, we're gonna get y'all, man. 98.3, y'all might get boycotted. I might put a PHA on your ass. No more. Cut me in and I'll cut a check. Hey, I'll come through and advocate like a motherfucker. Come on with it. Come on. What's the last question?
Our last topic for this show will be, how did y'all feel about the Million Man March?
Hey.
Wow.
Black power. Black power.
So they say.
What you think about it? Ladies first.
I didn't know nothing about it. I didn't
Better speak.
I didn't even know it existed.
Damn.
You know about the first one?
I know about the first one.
But you didn't know they was on the 20-year anniversary.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about it until I had got on Facebook and I seen people like talking about it.
Okay.
Which obviously it didn't get the media attention if I didn't know about it.
You watch the media though? You watch news and stuff like that?
From here and there, but most of the time, even if I don't watch it, somebody around me watches it and they would have been like, oh yeah, did you see?
You didn't even see it on social media before none of this or
Not before, till it happened. All the pictures was coming up, and that's why I'm looking like, well, what's going on? What million? What? Who?
What'd you get from the pictures? Because I seen a lot of famous rappers at the 20-year Million Man March anniversary. What'd you get from that?
I mean, I still don't understand. Like, I don't understand what. Okay.
You know what the purpose of the first Million Man March was?
Wasn't it because of racism or something? What was it? What?
Actually, it wasn't.
Nah, it wasn't.
What was it because of?
I'm gonna let Ian like you. But well, how do you feel about it though? Do you think if so, it doesn't affect you or nothing about it though because it happened, so it's old news tomorrow. It's nothing.
No, I'm still interested because I want to know.
So now you're seeking knowledge of it.
Yeah.
Ian Lightner, then what you?
Man, I'm very interested.
How do you feel about it? First off, the 20th anniversary.
The 20th anniversary was beautiful, and I was happy to see that something like that still will continue to this day. I pay a lot of homage to Louis Farrakhan and all his brothers for demonstrating the type of activity that happens in Washington, D.C. I'm sort of like on both sides.
Oh,
Yeah, I am.
both sides. So
I'm
that-
very
that means good and bad.
I'm very political, and I'm very judgmental on Louis Farrakhan. I'm very judgmental because I come from back in the days of Malcolm X
Okay.
and the Prophet Elijah Muhammad.
Okay.
And so it's starting to become a show to me. It don't hold the real effect of the first.
So that goes into the famous rappers and all the famous people that we see these pictures of right now, because it's only been 5 to 6 pictures of
It's like a
such and
showcase
such, you know
now.
what I mean? It's all for show, huh?
It's pretty much all for show because
You don't think this little, well, I can't even say little, you know, be part about it, but this 20-year anniversary doesn't hold no significant weight or cause an effect behind this?
it would always hold a significant weight and effect behind it because of what it is.
Okay.
But
Is he going to do something to somebody? Think he's going to touch somebody? One person. Can one person say they're going to look at that?
you know,
and
we could look at the violence
forward.
in Chicago, and of course, it's not, you know, the violence around the city within black on blacks.
Right.
Our educational systems, our you know, to the whole effect of it is really not really giving a big effect to it
Right,
because our younger people are not really listening. Young people don't even know Farrakhan. Young people don't even know.
So do you think it affect that generation then? If you go, we go talk about the youth, or the youth go look at the Million Man March and take something from that. You know what I mean? Are they gonna fucking learn something from it? Like when they see it, are they gonna, like she just did?
I would
She
wish they
showed me
would.
that, and I was so happy when you did that, because you know what I'm saying. Now I want to know. You know what I mean?
I would wish
So
they
a lot of these
would,
be like, I don't
but as
care about
CC
that.
demonstrated, I don't really feel like it would take any effect on it because it's not direct. You know, the first Million Man March
Right.
came directly to us.
Oh, that was mean.
And it affected
That was
us.
mean.
So now with the generation of like CC coming up, is really not affecting us. Because you remember the first Million Man March when it was like no women allowed, but women forced their way in to feed the men
To a
to
certain
a certain
degree.
extent. You
I
remember
know
that?
that
Remember that?
everything, right.
And it had a significance to it. It had a power to it.
Right.
I believe in Louis Farrakhan words and everything. I think he's the most wisest brother that ever could speak, the most bravest brother that I've ever seen. But if his direction isn't toward the young generation, it's useless. And it almost brings us to Elijah Muhammad. You see, I'm an older individual, but when I came into the teachings of Elijah Muhammad, I was sort of lost.
Right.
I came upon the teachings of like Malcolm X and
Right.
these guys here.
Right.
And that effect just ain't there. It ain't just hitting our younger generation where it would be more effective.
See, this is my opinion on that. The Million Man March was a beautiful thing, you know what I mean? And it's always beautiful whenever time you
The
get
20-year anniversary.
just all the way around. When you
It
say
is.
the
It
Million
is
Man
a
March from the
beautiful-
beginning to now. You know, I have to respect that and promote and salute every bit about that, because it takes a lot for us as a people to come together and make things happen and still be productive and keep pushing forward with things. It's hard.
It really is.
It's hard when you got a lot of, because we are very strong-minded people. We're very strong-willed people. You know what I mean? On our own, we don't. What million? What? You and
How
your
you
million,
feel being
you know
a
what I mean?
resident
My million,
of
cool.
Des Moines, Iowa? How do you feel that the Million Man March affected our community?
It ain't gonna never affect my community, because my community is like, you know, we're in the middle of the map, man. A lot of people don't understand about, you know, I'm not saying like where we come from is different, but it is different.
Really
Because, you
is.
know what I'm saying, we have, when you got a small selective community, you know what I'm saying, as small as my city, I mean, certain things don't affect us, you know. Certain things don't pertain to us because we're already affected by just what we got going on. Because everything else surrounded us is already fighting against us. So we're just there trying to fight over here right now to survive. So a lot of people that went to the Million Man March is just strong-minded, enlightened people. You know, I mean, people that was like, I'm going to take that initiative to do that because I want
What
to
you
go.
just said, it's
You know what I
like
mean?
we build more Obamas than more Farrakhans here in Iowa.
Not even Obama's, bro. It's about we build self. You know, we're put in a position where we have to fight for self. You know, just like the Million Man March, to me, it was self. Like you said, it was for show, it was for fucking self. Everybody out there wasn't nothing gained from the Million Man March 20-year anniversary, except for everybody's pockets got broke to go to that shit. You know how much they told me it was going to cost?
I saw Farrakhan bring
a hotel was $700. Hold on, bro. It cost $700 to go to Million Man March, bro. 20 years later, and that's just my ride.
Right.
They ain't talking about my room for me and my son, because I want to take my son to go see a million.
Black
I ain't gonna say the word. A million, yeah, you know what it is.
Million Black Men.
I wanted to take my son to see that, but I was like, what you mean? This is 20 years later. Farrakhan, you know what I mean? I fuck with the nation or whatever. I'm a Muslim, but I'm a different type of Muslim from them. So, you know, I respect all that he did. Like I said again, it was a good thing, but it's not going to affect the people that's supposed to affect. That is affecting us. That's people that.
What if I told you that the teachings of Farrakhan has led to gang activity within the streets of Chicago and still have people killing each other? We ain't gonna get on the couch and talk about that. No, because it really needs to be talked about, because this is what's happening in like the cities of Chicago. They have taken the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad or the Prophet or Louis Farrakhan and I reached it. That's how I broke off of vice lords, and all our other gangs that still kill people within Chicago.
When it comes to youth violence, man, and the generation of the next, you know what I mean, they're lost, bro, because they didn't have the same teachers that we had. See, what you gotta understand is when you're talking about stuff like that, you know what I mean, each one of them cats that's really been a head, organized dude, was very intelligent, was very wiseable.
Right.
They manipulated that knowledge that they received, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that to benefit themselves. You know, a lot of people always start off on a good path.
So most vice lords, folk corner hustlers, all these guys here, Blackstones, don't really understand that their teachings came from the Quran.
Y'all too though. All y'all too though.
We're not talking about us. We're talking about the Million Man
I'm not going to talk about
the
just
teachings of the
I'm talking
Farrakhan.
about every hood I'm talking about though, because Farrakhan right now got a little bit of teachings on Larry too and all that there. We gonna get on that, but we gonna gangbang it up right now. We gonna stop talking to y'all right now. You already know what it is.
Chill.
Another episode of Chill. I guess back. We got to bring me ready today. Hey, we're gonna get up out of here, man. You already know it's another episode of Chill, man. You know how we do. We sit on the couch, have friendly conversations. Me, CC,
Big E.
Big E. You got anything to say when we get up out of here?
No. Bye. See you next time.
Catch you out there. Where your next event at? Where you got your next show?
October 23rd, turned up at Des Moines Social Club, I believe.
All right,
if not, the flyer my cover photo. Look it up.
All right.
Big E, man, you could expect something face down music, man. You know, I advise you to tune in, leave comments, and yeah, man, check us out, man.
Already, man. You already know, man. Chill, man. We send us some feedback, you know. Tell me if you like it or not. If not, fuck you. I don't give a damn, because we chilling. Chill. Let's go.